producer Pete.
I just had your doggy running across the floor then, Pete.
Yeah. Yeah, there he is. Grab the ball. Hang on.
I see you've got a nice, handsome picture up of me there, Pete. Thanks for that. Much appreciated. I'm sure you'll have other pictures of me appearing very shortly.
Do I? Probably.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you absolutely will. And good evening again. Can we get a 5x5? Are Pete and I sounding sexy as ever? It would be lovely if you could just let us know. That'd be wonderful. And good evening. Yes, it's a Tuesday love-in with me, not a Dr. Robert, and the wonderful and ever so handsome Lowlands Pete. Yes, yes. 6x4 from a Paula and a 55 from Roberto. Yeah, excellent, lovely. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Yeah, and so let's go to the top of the comments here, and we do our usual. Who was first in the chat? And we've got Rick Haywood was first in the YouTube chat, followed by the Rumble chat, which of course the one, the only. Oh, it's always raining up here. Yes, the legendary James, he's here. Yes, still complaining about the weather and how blooming cold it is. It was a bit cold here though today, James. I have to admit, the heating is on 20 degrees, and that's why I'm wearing a t-shirt. I did have my jumper on, but I've taken it off. And how are you, Pete? How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything been exciting happening in your life today, or over the weekend, or anything?
No, we did a bit of a special yesterday. That went okay. People liked that. So.
Oh yeah, you did your JFK special, didn't you?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
With aliens, Rob. With aliens.
Oh, it involves aliens as well.
Of course, and the Knights of Malta.
So, oh well, I should have. I should have watched.
Should have. Yeah.
So it didn't say anything about the Jewish mafia.
Well, you know, they're the middleman in a lot of things, Rob.
And who else are we going to say good evening to? Good evening to Kitty as well. Hello, Kitty, with a big smile on her face there. And next up, there was, let's have a look, Jen. Good evening, Jen. Jen's back. Thank you, Jen, for your lovely message and for your purchase of my salve. That was very kind of you. I really do appreciate it. Got a new advert coming up for everyone, haven't we, Pete?
Yeah, we do.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
And good evening to Mascara Snake as well. Hello, mate. And who else is here? Let's have a look. People just saying, word Roberto. The Roberto Rhymes is in the house. And who else? Whoosh, Paula. Congratulations to Paula and Kitty and their sidekick Lynn for doing a wonderful show. If you'd like to watch their show that the girls did, they did they sprung out a spring special, didn't they, Pete?
Yeah, totally.
It was really good, actually. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it was good and pretty.
I really enjoyed
successful. Yeah. Quite some views.
I think they're getting you girls are getting really good at it, and I see that your views were quite good as well. So you must be doing something right. People must be enjoying your material that you're producing. If you want to watch the show, links are in the show notes here to Kitty and Paula's spring special that they did. And don't forget, and talking of spring, Pete, we are springing forward this Saturday. Yes,
Ooh.
They're messing around with our body clocks once again, and they're going to oh, let's get rid of that. They're going to take us an hour forward. Yes. So
yes, yeah.
Do you like that?
I know, but I do like summertime. Summertime they should stick with it and don't change it back, because that to me is the best one. But yeah. We spring forward and we fall back, don't we? I never know where we are. But it's soon the next week.
this time next Tuesday, I won't be here. So let me just remind you about that. Pete will be here, but he won't be doing a show.
No.
So I won't be here this time next week, just to let everyone know, because yes, it's my birthday again, and it's also some say it's the first day of the new year in some calendars, don't they? They say that.
Okay.
Well, they do, don't they? 1st of April was meant to be. I think. Yeah, it's your 70th day. Yes, you're only 1 year behind me, Paula.
I thought it was 69, Rob. 69.
I'm going to be 61, everyone. There we go. Yeah, nice. 61. But I'm going to be 61 and celebrating it with some lovely people as well. And talking of celebrating, Pete, I couldn't watch the girls' show on Friday because I had family come over. Yes, I actually had people come and visit me all the way from Devon. Oi, 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 oi.
Was
they didn't speak like that.
Oh, it wasn't a plumber.
No, it wasn't a plumber. But yeah, I had my niece and her husband come up, and it was lovely. And they stayed one night at my house, and one night we went to my partner's house, and it was really lovely. Actually, we had a really nice time. They like to go round and visit stately homes, Pete. Yeah.
Like yours.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my thing. I don't. I mean, if I go on holiday somewhere.
I mean your house, your stately home.
More like a state of my home. Actually, talking of spring, what do visitors, especially family, make you do? It makes you spring into action, right, and get the place clean. And that's one of the things that I do like about when you have people visit, isn't it? Come on, we've all got to admit it. If you're going to have people coming around, it's like, I better make sure the toilets extra clean, the sinks extra clean. I clean the spice rack that's got spices all over it, and and give the cats a scrub as well. Talking to my pussies, they're going out now, Pete. My pussies, as we speak, my pussies are out.
In the wild.
They are out. And Gaza, the chunky butt, he likes to go out mainly during the day, and he will be back when I go bother letting him in, open the door. But Gizzy's the night owl or the night cat. He likes to go out when it's really, really quiet out there. But it's great. They're going out. Gaza's going out more. But Gizzy's going out as well. So it's great. I'm really, really happy that they're starting to go out now. So I put a few. There are a few shorts as well on my YouTube channel if you want to have a look at them of the cats tentatively meeting new people as well, or new cats, should I say? So yeah, it's all the springtime, all the spring clean going on, and everything. What else? What is people saying? Who have I missed in the chat? Anyone that I missed? Let me have a look.
Yeah, Snake is here.
Yeah, I've said hello to Snake. And Matt's here as well. My son, Matt. Good evening, Matt. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, Matt. And Cookie's here as well. Good to see you, Cookie. Hope you're doing all right. You didn't do a show last night, but Pete did one instead. And let's have a look. Anyone else that I've missed down here? Yes. Oh, Mascara Snake's here. Good evening. Mahat the Twat. Yes, he's here. And we love him. And who else? Genuinely Concerned. Shalom Gentiles. I'm going to call all the people that watch the show doctors. Did you make that photo?
That's AI, mate.
Doctors and nurses. I'm going to call you all doctors and nurses. That's very good, Pete. Actually, let's go solo on that. Let's do a solo layout. There we go. Look, that's pretty good, actually. My cat's eyes look evil, though. That doesn't look like my cats.
No, these are AI cats.
They're AI cats, but that's not. It's quite a close. Quite a close one. That's not bad, actually. How long did that take you to do, Pete? Oh, about 2 minutes.
Less 20 seconds.
20 seconds. There you go.
Yeah.
And let's have a look. Anyone else? David's in as well. Good evening, David. And Days is here, Ridiculizer. I think Jackie pops up close and personal, back and to the left. I think Jackie pops up close. What's he mean, Pete? Can you understand?
Not sure.
No.
It's a bit cryptic, Rob.
It is, isn't it? And Jen saying, well done, ladies. Caught the show over the weekend. There you go. See? Well done, Jen. I'm glad you subbed to them. And Manda's also joining us as well. Hey, everyone. Paula, he's a right handful. Hope you and yours are well. Yes. Let's have a look. Anything else that I've missed here? September the 11th is the Coptic New Year. Oh. Do you know what that means, Pete? I don't know about that. No?
It's a religion.
Yeah, I just didn't know. I don't know about that. And Turgoose, Steve the Turgoose is here as well. Good evening, Steve. Nice to see you. Nice. Let's have a look. I think I'm all. Oh, and Rich T's in the house. Rich T has joined us as well. Good evening, Rich T. Hope you're doing all right, mate. I think we're nearly here. It's about JFK, Robert. Yeah. I don't think JFK was shot, says Hat. And there we are. We've caught up. Good. Okay. Good stuff. So thanks, everyone, for joining me tonight. Let me go to tell you what tonight is all about. Let me have a look. So we've got the new controversial KFC advert we're going to talk about. Larry's centralizing our data, how woke ruined Blue Peter, and happy birthday to the oldest cat in the world, and much, much more, including memes and all that sort of business, and some music as well. And I've talked about that. So let's start with this then. Am I going to do that? Yeah, let's do this first. So let's do the actual put this up. There we go. Are they telling us that there's human meat in the chicken? Internet is in disbelief at latest KFC advert, which sparks cannibalism theories. Do you know much about this one, Pete?
Not of this one particularly, Lee.
This is all brand. This is very brand new. This is all very brand new. So, and I've got something that maybe explains it a bit more. Where I think I've got it down here. Where is he? Is it that one or is it that one? No. Cloning. Dog versus cat. Make it so the sun don't shine. Everyone is. No. I'll put this up. I'll put the advert up then instead. I'll do this. Here we go.
Yeah, sure.
Watch this. Nothing to see here. We're just cannibalizing a man into a piece of KFC chicken. And they wonder why people are talking about this all over the internet, Pete. I mean, do you remember when they actually have found...
in that sense, it's a very good advertising.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got people talking. Yeah, it's definitely got people talking. So KFC new all hail gravy advertisement has gone viral, but reactions are mixed. The ad, part of the Believe in Chicken series, features surreal imagery of a cult-like aesthetic. Many viewers found the ad disturbing, describing it as a nightmarish and inappropriate for children. The ad's controversial crescendo depicts a man seemingly sacrificed and reborn in a lake of gravy. Viewers criticized the ad's implied ritualistic sacrifice, cannibalism, and cultism. Some viewers expressed disgust and stated that the ad put them off KFC. Others called the ad a disgrace, vile, uncomfortable, and horrendous. The ad's unconventional style and controversial content made it memorable. Despite negative reactions, the controversy surrounding the ad will likely boost its legacy. The ad's success lies in its uniqueness and ability to generate discussion, regardless of positive or negative reception. I mean, it was an interesting ad, and I don't know if you remember when they...
Humans taste like chicken, apparently. So
apparently we do.
There's a truth to that.
But for me, you know, I watched it a couple of times, and it is a bit weird. But it's also a brilliant piece of
the golden egg and the golden time.
Because
and
yes, yeah, exactly. They've got so many people talking about this now, haven't they? They really have.
Easter.
What? Yes. Good point. Easter, which is cancelled in certain schools. What did you think of it, everyone in the chat? What did you all think of it?
They loved it.
Cookie says modern advertising is fucking mental, or cooking mental, should we say? Cookie. They make gravy out of recycled deep fryer grit. Yeah, it made Matt hungry. You got to. Paula says, Roberta says, yes, it makes the meat tenderer. Paula says, makes it moist. Gravy does. I must admit, I do like the KFC gravy. I don't know what they put in it. I mean, I haven't had a KFC now for about 6 months, but I don't know what they do about their gravy
sauce.
But it's pretty good. Apparently, humans taste like pork, not chicken. Cookie says, Pete. But never tasted human, so can't verify. We taste like chicken, says Jim. They're all far right. Mahatma Malevolent says they're all far right. Easter is haram. There we go.
Well, it was a reinterpretation of Easter, right? It was not Easter eggs. It was an egg, but not no Easter bunnies, but it had the symbology in there.
Yeah, I always used to wonder. Media is generally Luciferian.
He's being baptized, right, in the gravy. That's what's happening too. So it's a religious kind of a thing. But
don't forget, Pete. We did have DNA found in different meats, didn't we? In McDonald's and stuff. They found.
Well, that's a classic one, the McDonald's. The Rabbi Finkelstein. Look up Rabbi Finkelstein.
But there is the conspiracy as well about. Have you heard the conspiracy about the fact that how do KFC supply so many chickens to feed the American public? It doesn't seem to work. People have worked out the numbers, and it just doesn't seem to work. They don't think there's enough chickens. So there is this conspiracy they're using something else.
Well, the chickens they grow exceptionally fast.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Could be aliens making the mash. For mash gets smash. And they chop them up with their nose. Do you remember me showing that advert once, Pete? I don't know if you do.
No.
Okay. Deep fat fried grit is what Roberto reckons the gravy's made at. That's why sailors used to refer to it as long pork. Okay, all right, yeah. The egg represents rebirth at Easter. Yeah. I never quite understood the whole Easter bunny and the egg. So I suppose bunny is again, bouncing around and bunnying and creating birth. You create birth of an egg, I suppose. The egg represents the rebirth. There we go. You see, yeah. Jen says, I've never had a KFC. Can't say I want one either, especially after that ad. Jen, you've never had a Pete, give her a round of applause. Anyone, if you've never had
never again. Yeah, I thought it was shit. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Well, they're franchised over here, so therefore, it all depends where you get it from.
You get that fucking crispy shit around it, like you're just eating a bag of chips with chicken inside. It's like fucking
dirty. It's dirty, man. Yeah.
Here's how they produce it, Rob.
Go on then.
Looking for a job?
Yeah.
You butcher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how to cut down?
Huh?
Cut lahab?
I know how to cut.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
Huh?
Why you know? You gave your reference.
I'm sure it's clean. I hope it doesn't rain too much.
What?
It never rains in England, does it? It never rains in England.
What the hell? Those chickens in that supermarket, Troy.
Yeah, this is halal.
It was that
Seriously.
halal place.
Yeah, this is halal shit. Yeah, this is what they call sell their own. But it's cheap. It's cheap chicken.
And Alice is here as well. Alice Gorgeous is here. Hello again, folks. Hope you're all good. And is that your gorgeous doggy, Alice? Because it looks like my son's cockapoo. Ripley, who's as mad as a box of frogs. Yes.
Cockapoo.
Yeah. And talking of Ripley and as mad. Oh, let me get rid of that comment. And talking of Ripley, who's as mad as a box of frogs. Pete everyone knows on my channel that I occasionally look after the doggy, and now I've got cats. I thought that this is probably going to be my life in the future.
Well, here we are in Jedburgh in the Scottish borders on a rainy Sunday afternoon. As you can see, Milo not looking too happy at the 10-month-old Springer Spaniel Mac as he turns his back on Mac, which is something not a lot of people would do. And he goes in there, and Milo not looking too happy about it. And he's went straight in. He went for it there. Mac looking like he's going to make a return move. Is Milo going to pounce again? And he's straight in, and jeez, Mac lands on Ollie. Ollie is his dad. He's 9 years old. And Ollie not too happy about that. Ruined his little rest there. Mac just checking to make sure his dad's alright, not too angry with him. Now it's going back for round 2 with Milo. As Milo sits on the table. And he makes a swing at Mac. Mac going for the tail. Cheeky little move there from Mac. And now Milo. A double jab to the face for young Mac.
That's going to be my life, Pete. Yeah. When I have to look after the doggy, which I reckon is going to happen when my son goes to Japan for his wedding anniversary, not anniversary. When he gets married, he's going to go off and have a honeymoon in Japan, I believe. So
lovely.
Yeah, so I reckon that's going to be my life, Pete. But his dog will have to put up with 2 cats, giving them a bat. So yeah, there we go. And so yes, there we go. What's an amazing impression? I don't know what you mean by that. There we go. Yeah. So there we go. Yeah. The bunny is from Ishtar, says Cookie. Okay. Roberto says that they grow them in a box. That's why all the breast, thighs, and legs are always the same size. As soon as they fill the box, they get plucked. Ah, that's why. Yeah. It's not good, is it? Really? If you're eating that sort of chicken, I suppose you've got to expect it's not had the greatest life, has it?
No.
And look, and Mahat says I've never had one either, or a McDonald's. My God, what's the one big popular food? Everyone like, say, pizza or Pizza Hut, or what's the one that you've never ever had? I have to say I've probably had everything. Is there anything you've never had, Pete, before that's big?
Subway.
Oh, I've had a Subway as well. Yeah, I've had a Subway. Are they big where you are, Subway?
Oh yeah, we have Subways. Well, I think no.
Yeah. Right. Oh, it's my dog Bertie. Hey, what
they
a
don't
great
have chocolate sprinkles at Subways, Rob. So it's kind of pointless. Or peanut butter.
It's my dog Bertie who died last year. Oh, bless. Cocker Spaniel, mad as a box of frogs is right. Oh, bless. Alice, I hope you get another one. Or, I know it's never easy losing an animal because it's like losing a member of your family. Never easy. Let's have a look. What have I missed here? Anything? And Steve's never had a KFC. Wow. My goodness.
Yeah, you're not missing out. It was the most bland thing I ever ate.
Jimmy's never tried cat. Obviously, never eat Chinese.
I had Chinese today, so yeah, maybe.
Oh, Rich T, I've never had Taco Bell. Never had Taco Bell. No.
Oh yeah, Taco Bell. No, Mexican.
I've never had a Taco. Isn't that the Canadian? Here. Aren't they the Canadian ones?
Taco Bell is Mexican food, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Taco?
Oh yeah. No, what's the one? Oh no, I know. What's his name? Horton, not Horton. I forget the name. What's that? Someone
Canadian? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a Canadian chain. It's a Canadian
chain.
Have
maple syrup, but that's about it.
And cookies. I've never had frog's legs. I've had a few girls that have had frog's legs. Hey, Pete, get ready with it.
Yeah, well.
Right, are you ready? I'll do the joke again. Ready? Are you ready?
Scroll. Yeah.
You got to take... Ready?
Ready?
Cookie's never had frog's legs, but I've had a few girls with them. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish.
We need a better one.
Alice, I was referring to your Smash Robot impression. Thank you, Alice. Thank you. Yeah. And I smash them with them. Actually, they probably sound a bit like Keir Starmer. It's clearly racist.
I cannot stand that voice.
Steve
Darlag.
Yeah. I've never had chicken katsui and the Chihuahua mane. Chihuahua mane.
No.
Never trusted the Chinese next to veterinary surgeons. And Kendo's in the house. Good evening, Kendo. Kendo, can you give us an update on your poorly daughter? Is she back home yet? I can't remember when you said she was due home. Hopefully she's back home now. Never had... Pete, I thought you said you were just testing out the AI. You didn't say that you were going to show this photo. You twat. Don't you think I look like an old version of Mascara Snake?
It's a mix of Mascara Snake, you, and what's that?
Mascara Snake.
Country Western.
Rolled into one. If you're a regular to the show and you come into the after chats, which you should do, because we'd love some new blood to put us right. Please come and watch the after show because we can have up to 10 people there. It's a bit of fun. Let's have a look. What else? People just saying hello to Kendo. Kendo. People saying hello to David. Rob looks like Greta Thunberg. My candle is burning tonight for a friend in chat tonight. That's very nice. And Mascara says, I thought he looked handsome. Absolutely, Mascara. We do look handsome. We are a good collaboration, Mascara. I noticed, Pete, you didn't put the suave, sophisticated one of me that you did with AI. I noticed that. Yeah. You horrible one. It's already 8:30. Yes, and it's time for what's next? I think I'm doing the next story. Let me get rid of the KFC one. Let me get rid of that. Let me remove that from the studio. Oh, I tell you what I did want to show, right? And I literally just grabbed this just before we started. This, right, is everything that is wrong in society right now. 5-year-old Snow White Jennifer Morphy is believed to be the only girl in the world to have been named after the Disney princess. Her mother, Lisa, 45, had already given birth to 3 boys by the time Snow White arrived, by which point she didn't think she had any chance of her being able to have another baby. So what she did instead was traumatize the child for the rest of her life, in my opinion. What is going on, everyone? And why is her mother looking like that as well? That, ladies and gentlemen, is everything that's wrong in the world for me. It really is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of it. Yeah.
I mean, I really feel sorry for the girl. Don't you, Pete?
Yeah. Snow White isn't white anymore, so that's
you know, and also talking about Snow White, it's good news for Disney as it's completely flopped and lost absolute millions at the cinema. And no surprise, when I went to see the latest Bridget Jones movie, I saw the trailer a couple of weeks ago, and me and my partner looked at each other and went, well, that looks like a load of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But this is exactly what's wrong with the world. Calling your daughter. I mean, I've said this before. Across the road from where I live, they have little princess parties, Pete.
Yeah.
You know, this is what's going wrong with children feeling entitled for me. I just think it's so sad.
Well, look at mom.
Hey?
Look at mom. Right?
Yeah, look at mum there. Yeah, look at mum. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, now that's a good photo of me, Pete.
Yeah.
I know when.
That's why I told the AI make him look like $1 billion, like he's a rich man.
Hey.
Hey. Rich Rob.
Yeah.
Well, I got a clip that kind of ties into that story.
Yeah, go on.
Lily Weichbrot. I'm a mom of 2 in Fairfax County. This is my oldest, and my husband and I have a difficult decision to make this fall as he is approaching preschool age, and we are faced with the decision of whether or not we are going to put our child in public school system where Fairfax County has decided to move forward with instituting gender studies in elementary school. Despite having done a study group, a focus group in the community to see if parents even wanted this. And when parents said no, the board voted 16-0 and said we're moving forward anyways. This shows clearly that they see parents not as partners, but as an obstacle for their agenda. And I have a really hard time looking at him and going, here, I'm just going to give you over to people who do not want to partner with me in how you're going to be raised. School and education is a huge part of a child's life. And early childhood is supposed to be filled with exploration and creativity and fun, not debating issues that are for adults to handle. These kinds of topics should be introduced sensitively and by parents who are raising their children with their values, not with an ideology passed down from the top.
Absolutely.
What a Nazi. Oh, sorry. What?
Educate your child at home.
Totally.
educate your child at home was what I'd say, Pete. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Educate your child at home.
Well, that's her choice now.
Yeah.
Because she cannot, there's no safe school.
No. If I was to have children again, I would do my utmost to educate my child at home. I would not put it under. I mean, look, I think that school are just indoctrination camps. If you look at why we started to educate children, and we're teaching them history that is only taught by the winners of the story in the first place. That's why it's called his story. So I'd say if you're going to have a child, do your utmost to bring them up with the least amount of schooling. That's just my opinion. Now, I know some people love school. Some people absolutely love school and they thought it was the greatest thing, but school isn't for everyone. I personally, I had a real hard time in school. I don't know about you, Pete. What do you think of school, Pete? Did you enjoy your schooling?
No. Well,
No.
I like my classmates and the friends, and we had a lot of fun. But I never got bullied or have any bad experiences or like that. So.
Oh, I got bullied. Yeah, I got
obviously. Bullied. You were bald.
Yeah. No, I was tall, and that makes you a target as well. That makes you a target, and also I was quite. I don't know why, but I was quite popular amongst my peers and stuff, and of course the school bullies. But as I got older, I remember and we were getting closer to leaving. I remember the school bullies could see how much bigger I was getting and more confident I was getting, and tended to leave me alone as well. So I started sticking up for myself. What are you saying about this then? Stonewall has sleeper cells on school boards. That wouldn't surprise me at all, Rich. If you've got a story about that, I'd be very, very interested to see that. Paula says that was the great thing from COVID homeschooling. Yep. And Alice agrees with Paula. Yep, absolutely. School didn't fit me. Cookie says help them learn to be autodidactics. Yes, that's what does that mean? That means
autodidactics.
It's a difficult one.
You learn multiple trades.
That's it. That's the one. Yeah.
In practice,
and they don't teach trades
from school,
anymore.
Just by doing.
Yeah, by doing. Yeah, absolutely. Amanda says homeschooling is a great idea. However, some of the parents I meet can barely dress themselves every day, let alone count to 10. Well, that's the one thing, isn't it? We're not even, and I don't like it's a horrible circle, isn't it? We've got parents, right, or children that have been raised, okay, not knowing how to bring up children, and so you've got children raising children. That's what's also going on. And therefore they're more easily manipulated. Therefore they're more easily able to get out of control and get in with drugs, get in with bad peers, etc., etc. So it's just one continuous cycle that if we don't like have traditional parenting like we used to have, we're going to have this problem where children are just not learning anything decent. In terms of how to be a good human being, even.
Yeah, well, we have discussed the attack on the destruction of the family system, kind of.
Yep. Oh,
for more than a decade now. So and we're now in the end game.
Yeah, it is. It's deliberate.
Who's getting married nowadays, right? Because.
Yeah.
Once you think about marriage, you already worry about divorce.
Yeah. Prenups.
Yeah.
Prenups. Mohammed Lowlands says teacher knows what's best for you, teachers. Always right, teacher. It's the system, and the system rules like your life. Absolutely. Common purpose is in every institution. Oh, God help us. Teach themselves. Thank you, Cookie. Yeah, teach themselves. Absolutely. Yeah. The only reason I ever went to school was to raise hell. Paula says, school taught me how to avoid the rules. I watched the teachers smoking bush such as hypocrites. Pete, did you have a cancer corner in your school?
No.
We did.
Yeah.
It's where you used to go and have your little puff.
Yeah, no. We could just smoke on the yeah.
Yeah, we called it cancer corner.
Cancer corner. Okay.
Cookie says school equals learn to subordinate to an external authority. Yeah, I think you're right. We gave teachers breakdowns when I was at school, says Alice. Good. They probably deserve
discipline, social skills. You can say but you can learn them in playing outside, and there are more ways to learn that.
Rick dropped out of school at 14.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it wasn't a difficult ride, Rick. Yeah. And did he all right, Rick? I wish I could have got out of school at 14. I mean, I left school with a horrible uniform and also hardly any qualifications. That's how I left school. I couldn't wait to get out into the big wide world and realized that going into jobs was as bad as teachers. But Manda loves school. There you are. Manda loves school. Kendo says school sucked. Yeah. And Jimmy says I left school at 14, was working in England by 15. And Jim, we thank you for digging the roads and the tunnels, etc.
Yeah, my school time was in the 80s and the early 90s, so
yeah,
it's a bit different for me and for Kendo, right? Because Kendo was probably with the nuns.
School was not cool, says Roberto Rhymes in his way. Oh God, Alice, yeah, I still have flashbacks to cross-country running sessions. Oh my God. Come on, it's freezing out there. You've got to run around the fields 10 times and freeze your boobies and your nuts off. Yeah, I remember that. And then having to go into the showers and shower with all the other boys. Oh, that was lovely, wasn't it? Not. And don't say anything, Pete. I didn't enjoy it. All right. Oh. I really did not enjoy it. Anyway, it's time for a bit of an advertisement.
I'm going to be praying for you because you'll be having some anger issues, and I know that there's something inside of you that's not allowing you to be the sweet dog. Okay? So in the name of Jesus, we're going to rebuke that evil that is inside of you, okay? Okay, in the name of Jesus, I rebuke every demon inside of you. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Let it out. Let it out. I rebuke in the name of Jesus. Oh, let it out, princess. Just let it out. Don't hold it in. Don't hold it in. Fuera. 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 ¡Fuera! ¡Fuera! Reprende. Reprendo toda malicia. Reprendo todo demonio. Reprendo. Suéltala. 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 En el nombre de Jesús. En el nombre de Jesús. En el nombre de Jesús. ¿Estás bien? Are you okay now? Are you okay?
En el nombre de Jesús. En el nombre de Jesús.
An exorcist.
Yeah, I remember when my brother did that to me once.
What?
Says, "Get out, demon!"
Oh,
my brother was a demon. My brother, my late brother, God bless him. My late brother. Let me show you my brother. Rest in peace, Jules. Here he is. Look, there's my brother. There we are. There he is.
Uh-huh.
There he is. He was a bit of a nutter, my brother. He would. I'm sure he was. There was some sibling rivalry going on, and he was absolutely crazy. He once. My mum was in hospital, Pete, and he said to me, he got hold of me, and we used to live in first floor flats, and we had these concrete stairs going down, and my sister was looking after us at the time, and I'm sure he had a screw loose, my brother. So he got hold of me and he held me at the top of the stairs and he said, right, I'm going to throw you down the stairs. And so I shouted out to my sister. I said, Marion. I said, Jules is going to throw me. So Marion came out. She went, Jules, now don't throw your brother down the stairs. Right. Right. Yeah. And he went, Marion, if you come one step closer, right, I'm going to push him. So what did my sister do?
Come one step closer.
She came one step closer. So what did my brother do? He went, bye-bye. I can remember falling down the stairs and trying to grab the railings as I'm tumbling down. Aww. And then what he did was, there was another incident where I walked into his bedroom, right? And he was like this on the radiator. He was like that. He was going, I went, what are you doing? He went, I can hear them talking downstairs. I went, really? He went, yeah. He said, come and have a listen. Come and have a listen. So I went over to the railings and I put my ear down the railings. All of a sudden, my brother pulls his hammer out from the back of his hand and goes, boom, on the radiator. And I'm like,
classic.
I'm like, I go, bah! I'm screaming my head off. And I said, right, he goes, don't tell mum. He said, I'll give you 50p. Siblings are great, aren't they? Siblings are great. But I had a great relationship with my brother at the end. Yeah.
And 50p, and you were 50p richer.
I was only worth 50p, Pete.
Well, that was a lot of money back then.
He did get a good clip round the ear, though, for that one, I think, if I remember rightly. Yeah. 2 hours are the devil's ball sack. Oh, bless him. Sorry for your loss. No, it's all right, Alice. You know, long time. He's about 3 or 4 years. No, it was pre-COVID. God. And that's another thing, isn't it, Pete? We're just coming up to is it 5-year anniversary?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, the 5-year anniversary. Since I remember, because I remember having my birthday in lockdown and like no one could come and see me. It was great. Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. I thought, this will last a few months. Yeah, no.
Yeah, crazy how fast time goes, right? 5 years.
Paula used to. I used to trap him in the ottoman with a trick, and the wardrobe wicked and funny at the same time. I shaved his eyebrows off. My brother practiced martial arts on me. He thought he was Bruce Lee. I remember everyone used to try practicing karate moves. And David Carradine in Kung Fu. Do you remember David Carradine? Did you have that over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great series, wasn't it?
Fighting.
Wow.
Don't watch that show again because it's terrible.
I'm sure it would be absolutely dreadful now.
Yep.
Yeah. Kids are horrible, says Rick. I had the best time with my sister, which is no longer, and she's no longer with us.
Oh,
yeah, shame. Sorry about that, Kitty. But yeah. Get an older gent on the streets today. Met an older gent telling me his jab story and pleading with me to stay away from the things that they put in your arm. Little did, yeah, Jim. Yeah. And Cookie says, yeah, he stole that from Bruce Lee. He did steal it from Bruce Lee.
Oh.
It's 10-2, Pete. Should we have a little tune-a-thon?
Yeah.
Should we have a little tune-a-thon? I've been gassing on. I saw this on someone else's. You know, I watch the Dollar Vigilante, Jeff Berwick. He had this song on at the beginning of his show, and the links to the show. It hasn't had many views, but I just thought it was quite good. It's called "Make It So the Sun Don't Shine." Enjoy.
Populations and eugenics was the science of the time. His baby spoons were made of silver and his pad was made in gold. Then he was hit in the face with a pie. Some think he's a sentinel, others say he's a stooge. I think he's a criminal and we should fit him for the prison blues. He went from innocent to evil, changed his name from Bill to kill a supervillain with the money and the time. If he don't get you with the needle, he'll be dumping them mosquitoes, sending pharma poison right into your veins. You can catch him watching tennis, eating hot dogs and pretending he's a gentle, caring, loving kind of guy. Behind the 4 eyes and a sweater is an evil little man who wants to make it so the sun don't shine. Some think he's a sentinel, others say he's a stooge. I think he's a criminal and we should fit him for the prison blues. Racking up the miles to the U.S. Virgin Isles, quite a badge of honor that has become. His latest thing is farming, try to stop the cows from farting, get your meat from a lab or eat some bugs. The guy's a pharmacist, a doctor, and a geoengineer who loves pumping chemicals into the sky. There's an evil little man behind the 4 eyes in a sweater, wants to make it so the sun don't shine. He's the greatest supervillain that the world has ever known. He wants to make it so the sun don't shine. He can help with family planning, be a teacher in a school. He wants to make it so the sun don't shine. The guy's a pharmacist, a doctor, and a geoengineer. He wants to make it so the sun don't shine. But there's an evil little man behind the 4 eyes in a sweater who wants to make it so the sun don't shine.
Did you like that, Pete?
Yep.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good text. Yeah. Fun.
Yeah. And it hasn't had many views. It really hasn't had many views, that song.
We'll play it some more then.
Yeah, we should play it some more. And talking of the man that likes to encourage us to make fake meat, Pete, Beyond Meat's stocks over the since it started is down 95%.
Great, good.
Ah, dear. I think that that definitely. Let me have a look here. Yep, that definitely deserves a round of applause. Yes, it doesn't matter how much they're trying to convince us to eat meat. It doesn't seem to, or not eat, or eat bugs, right? It doesn't seem to be working, does it, really?
No, not with us. But, you know, if you get them young enough, then maybe.
Well, you never know. But you know, there's always KFC, I suppose.
Well, so that's pretty much halfway there.
There's probably a few bugs in KFC, I would imagine, don't you?
I'm sure they're printing that shit too.
Yeah. And moving on then to the next article that I wanted to talk about that I saw. Let me have a look at my notes. Oh, yes. This one, yes. Now, where is it? Where is it? Let me have a look. Go up to my memes here. Watch this. This is what it's all about.
Here are 5 reasons why they're shutting down Blue Peter because of Sabrina Carpenter and what this means for your kids. Blue Peter was all about the kids, yeah? And they had to shut it down because they don't want your kids to hear the same message that people heard for the last 66 years. You see, they used to teach it's fun to dress up, but modesty can be attractive. They used to teach kids you can have fun outdoors with your family, your parents, your peers. In this picture here, they're looking for badges. You watch Blue Peter and you will know they're big on dogs, yeah? Because dogs, pets in general, teach responsibility. You've got to feed them. You've got to wash them. You've got to go for a walk. The vet, all of that. They don't want your kids hearing that anymore. They don't want your kids hearing about pets and family and responsibility. They want your kids to watch Sabrina Carpenter. Go to her show and you see a bunch of 12-year-old kids, 13-year-old kids at her show. They want to teach that the value of a woman is in being provocative and being racy. They say disrespect faith, tradition, religion, all of that, yeah? Why are you talking about pets and family and responsibility? No, ditch all of that. If you want the fellas to notice you, little girls, there's some things that you have to be willing to do. Look, let me show you. So little kids, 12-year-old girls, instead of watching Blue Peter, they're watching this. One guy at the back, one guy at the front. You pleasing one guy one way, you pleasing another guy another way. Let me tell you what it means to be cute. That's what they're saying. Forget Blue Peter. Turn that stuff off. Take it off the air. Sabrina Carpenter, that's the one. That's who we want our little kids to see.
So, Blue Peter, how woke ruined Blue Peter. BBC made Britain's favourite children's TV show so relentlessly preachy it became unwatchable. No wonder it's been axed from the screens after, yes, 66 years. They love that number, don't they? They absolutely love that number. So, I've got something about it here that I've written or I've pulled from the internet. Blue Peter, once a huge popular children's show, has been significantly altered by the BBC. Its live broadcasts have ended, moving to online streaming only, foreshadowing the cancellation. The BBC's apparent disregard for the show's values and initiative, family fun and achievement is cited as a key factor. After imposing a focus of virtue signalling, viewership plummeted to under 40,000. The show's reduced to one live episode weekly. It was reduced to one live episode weekly before its virtual elimination. Long-serving presenters, beloved pets were integral to the show's success and national recognition. Budget cuts had led to fewer adventures and the inclusion of cheap filler content like reading viewers' letters and overemphasis on political correctness, including new badges and themes, alienated viewers. The theme tune was altered, replacing its traditional style with an electronic version. The show's decline, including its move to a minority channel, is seen as a great mistake that wasted its potential as an educational platform and charitable force. So
It's sad, isn't it?
But this is where it's going, isn't it? This is what's happened. I mean,
and they're gonna replace it with that fucking twerking slut.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're trying to encourage kids, isn't it, to watch now? I mean, that's what they had at the Brit Awards, was Sabrina Carpenter acting like a slut. I mean, I'm sorry, and kids were watching that sort of stuff, and there was, in all fairness, a lot of people saying, you know, this shouldn't have been on TV. She should not have been acting like that. No way. But I know you don't know about Blue. Did you ever get Blue Peter in the Lowlands?
Blue Peter. Yeah, we had BBC over here. Yeah.
Oh, you did, right? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it was a great program. I mean, I remember the days when they used to send John Noakes up buildings. Valerie Singleton had to cross onto a lighthouse and nearly died, nearly fell into the water. I mean, there was no health and safety or anything like that. What was your funniest moment, chat, of Blue Peter? I mean, those are some of them for me that I watched, and also the animals acting very badly. There was the elephant that pooped on the floor live whilst we were all watching, and everyone was going, "Oh, the elephant's just taken a shit." But what was your funniest moment? Oh, we've got some comments coming in here. Let's have a look. Oh, yes, I remember this, Jerry. Why don't you switch off your television set and try and do something less boring instead? Sitting at home watching TV, turn it off. It's no good to me. Roberto Rhymes. Thank you, Jerry, for reminding us about that. Yes. Why Don't You was another great children's TV program that encouraged kids to get out and not just sit there and watch TV. But now, I mean, I think it was inevitable for a program like Blue Peter to be disbanded and taken away.
This is Blue Peter in a nutshell.
Here's one. Yes.
Because it never looked like, it was going to look like they showed in the end.
No, it didn't. No. But Cookie says it's a wonder they didn't change the name to Blue Tyranny.
Blue Tranny.
And James has got the classic, yeah. Some sticky back plastic will go bust. Yeah, they would never call it sellotape, would they? It was sticky back plastic. Imagine if John Noakes had named his dog Syndrome. And his dog was called Shep, wasn't it? Get down, Shep. Get down. Get down, Shep.
Syndrome.
Oh, Syndrome. Beg your pardon. Syndrome, yeah.
Get down,
I got that in my head, Pete. Roberto says, never saw it anyway, that sticky back plastic. And there was always that battle, wasn't it? Were you a Blue Peter man or a magpie? 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl and 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for ghost, 7 for a secret never to be told. Magpie.
Fucking hell, you're brainwashed like fuck, man. You get to get the programming out of your nut, man.
And it's a bird you must not miss. I got brainwashed by it, you see, Pete.
Yeah, obviously.
I always preferred Magpie. It was a bit of a cooler program to watch,
But Rob, are we going Rumble exclusive?
We are going Rumble exclusive. Have you put the link in?
I shall put the link in.
We are now, ladies and gentlemen, ending this 1 hour YouTube wonderful piece of artistry, which has been me, not a Dr. Robert, and the one and only Lowlands Pete, all the way from the Lowlands. And we are going exclusively over onto Rumble so we can say things that we're not allowed to say on Rumble. Whoop. And we'd love you to join us. And the links are in the show notes. And if you want to subscribe, that would be great. And also, please hit the thumbs button. It does help with getting the show shared by other people. It's not great, but it does help. It's just one of those things. And I'll see you on the other side. Let's get ready to say goodbye. Let's edit this and say remove YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. And